Okay, I know you hate studying, especially when people keep telling you to study time and again. Okay, I know you hate studying, especially when people keep telling you time and again to study. I believe literally no one likes studying except for a few prodigy like me. I was kidding, I don't like studying. But I did manage to get a 95% in 10th, 12th, QG, and PG. Is it even possible to score such a mark when you dislike studying? Okay, no gatekeeping. I'm gonna tell you the methods that I've used to make studying fun and interesting. Okay, the first thing you have to understand is that you are studying for yourself and no one else. Your parents, teachers, and other people keep telling you to study and you think that you're studying for them. But in reality, you are doing it for yourself. The mark that you score determines your path of career and not anyone else's. So understand this and stop your rebellion against studying. Accept the fact that you are studying for yourself and embrace studying. If you do things willingly and with complete involvement, you will be able to achieve things that you have never imagined. I know you are not motivated to study right now, so what you have to do is set a goal. Now set a goal like you want to score 95% in every subject, or maybe an overall percentage of 95, A grade in all the subjects. So something like that, or maybe you want to be the class topper or university topper or whatever it is, or you may have a healthy competition with your classmates, like you compete with your friends to see who scores the highest mark. And when you do this, you have to do it the right way and not by any unethical means. You don't pull the other down just to get to the top, okay? You have to study hard to get there. See, when you have a goal, you will be put in situations that will automatically lead you to your goal. So that's how manifestations work. You have a strong goal in mind, then situations will make you do things to get to the goal. See, the moment you open your textbook, you're like, this is so difficult. I can't do this. I can't study this. Please don't do that. Instead, you play the reverse card. You say, this is easy. I'm gonna get it. It's too simple. It's just that I have to read it. You have to have this mindset that the thing you're gonna study is easy. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it. If you look back in your life, you will see that things that you thought were hard were the things that you couldn't do it. But for the things that you thought were easy, you were able to do it more efficiently. So be conscious and try to change your mindset before you study. So before we go to the next point, please do like this video and subscribe because I'm gonna share self-improvement tips on this channel that can help you make the best version of yourself. So the next thing is, when you study, don't try to mug it up. You try to understand the concepts. As I said in the previous video, you have to discuss the topic with ChatGPT, cross-question it, and try to understand the concept. If you understand the concept, you can easily answer questions. Even if the questions are difficult, you can write down at least 3 to 4 lines related to that content, okay? So when you study concepts, try to relate it with your favorite movie or sport or anything, something that you're interested in. Use code names of your favorite character to remember a formula. Another thing you can do is to visualize the concepts. See, for example, whenever you read the story, you can create a picture in your mind, right? So if the description is about a house, you will be able to imagine the house. So when you imagine the house, the next time you think of that house, you have this image in your mind. Similarly, for concepts of physics or chemistry or computer or any other subject, you can create concepts. You can visualize it in whichever way you want it so that you can easily recollect the concepts during exam. Now, another fun thing to do is to read out loud. For example, when I'm reading the text, I'll be reading the text out loud with the American accent. Because I'm interested in learning the accent, I'll try reading the textbook with the accent. Or you may try acting like a narrator, like recite it like a narrator. Whenever you come across dialogues, just try to act and make it dramatic, and it will be more fun and memorable if you try to teach someone. So you imagine yourself as a teacher and act as if you're teaching. When you do that way, you're able to learn things quick. Now, to make things more fun, you can do a group study or maybe call your friend out and study together, but you have to make sure that you don't get deviated from the topic and go off at a tangent. Instead, you have to be focused on what you're studying. Ask your friend some questions. Afterwards, let your friend ask you questions and do something fun. If you're studying alone, try to find a comfortable place. Maybe a place outside in nature with a beautiful scenery. The kind of atmosphere you are in will definitely affect your brain. Try to be in a place that makes you more fresh and not dull. Now, if you're someone interested in writing notes, then make your notes beautiful, colorful. Use sketch pens or crayons or whatever decorative items you have, so that you feel like reading your notes again and again. If you just scribble the note in an unclear manner, you don't feel like reading it. But if you have written it perfectly with decorations, you'll automatically feel like taking the note and reading the notes. So another thing you can do is to reward yourself after you have completed studying. For example, let's say you keep a time limit. Let's say I'm gonna finish this chapter in this much hours. You have to stick to your words. After you have done it, reward yourself with a break, or maybe a nap, or maybe nap is not a good thing, but so maybe a snack or something that you like. And another fun way is to make songs out of sentences. Partition them and try to remember in the rhythm. For example, the way you remember your phone number, like you go like 9495 944. Similarly, try to make a rhythm out of the numbers so that you can remember the thing quick and never forget it. Now, you don't like certain subjects, right? Now, this can be because, so one reason can be because you don't like the teacher that's teaching you. But it is a cruel fact that the type of teacher who's teaching you does determine whether you like the subject or not. Suppose you don't like your teacher, then go find other teachers on YouTube. There are so many people out there putting out content for students. Study from it. There will be amazing teachers. You have the option. You can go learning from them. So basically, if you understand that you are studying for yourself, you become willing. And if you think that what you're gonna study is easy, then you're easily gonna score it, because it's simple as that. Let's say you don't understand a particular topic at a time. What you have to do is skip that topic, leave it, then come back to this after some time. Maybe after some time, your mind gets cleared and you'll be able to understand the topic very well. So that's how you do it. And if you want to know how I scored a 95%, the strategies I followed, and the way I took notes, then please watch this video here. And bye!